I'm Dr. Tammy Lyday. I just wanted to do a little video about who I am and how I came to this place in functional medicine and healing. When I was 5, I came home from school and told my mom that I was going to be a doctor. I probably had no idea what that would entail. And my mom kind of looked at me like, that sounds like astronaut, ballerina, all the other things that I'd come home saying I wanted to be, but the difference being this one stuck. So obviously followed my dream of becoming a doctor, went through undergrad, went to grad school for my master's, went to osteopathic school, got my DO, decided I was gonna do family medicine because that was the most traditional doctoring or healing that I could see. So did my family medicine residency, had countless years in conventional practice, working with families, delivering babies, doing all of the medicine things that were fabulous. During this time, my mom developed breast cancer and went down her treatment path. And at the end of her treatment for breast cancer, she developed an autoimmune illness. As this was going on, she was having pain and things were happening. So I made the decision to go to acupuncture school. And as a physician, you could get your license in acupuncture in a relatively short amount of time. I think the totality of training was, 600 hours over a year, as opposed to the countless years acupuncturists go to when they are not on the physician track. So I used acupuncture in my practice for years, and that was kind of my introduction to being more woo-woo. My hospital system loved it because they needed an acupuncturist for certain health plans, and I enjoyed it because it really helped my mom to relieve some of her pain. One of my friends that I met in acupuncture school reached out to me one day and said, "Hey, Tammy, have you heard of functional medicine? This sounds like something that would be right up your alley." I had never heard of functional medicine. I didn't know what functional medicine was, but I loved this woman. She and I had gotten very close during our acupuncture training. So I said, let me go take a course. Because the one thing about me is I'm always learning. I love learning. I'm always going to courses. I'm always learning new things. And this appealed to my cognitive ability. So I headed out for my first functional medicine weekend, and I think it was like a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And I remember sitting in that first lecture hall being like, these are my people. Now I get it. So after all these years and countless years in managing families and delivering babies and doing really birth to life care, I really found my niche in that first weekend. So I continued, I finished the IFM certification program and did the things to become a certified physician with IFM. I also undertook anti-aging and regenerative medicine fellowship for functional and anti-aging medicine. Loved that, loved all of the courses, and eventually actually became a board examiner for anti-aging medicine. So I still do that to this day. And then I became bewitched with mold when I was sitting in an office, actually waiting for an interview, and Dr. Richie Shoemaker's Surviving Mold book was on the bookcase. And I grabbed it because the person I was interviewing with was running late, and I read the entire book, and that resonated with me. So at that point, I ended up adding in my Shoemaker certification so that I could treat people with mold. After a while of being in the functional medicine realm, I realized you couldn't treat mold without treating Lyme, so I went back and did more training in Lyme disease. So it's been such a fascinating and exciting journey. I was blessed that I was able to do functional medicine under an insurance model for the first couple of years of my functional medicine practice. I worked with a big hospital who wanted a functional medicine program, and so I started that for them, which was incredible. Did that for a few years, and then most recently, almost 2 years ago, in October it'll be 2 years, I opened the Lyday Center. And the Lyday Center was my dream, to have my own practice where I'm healing my favorite warriors, my healing warriors every day, and it continues to evolve. I started seeing patients right after COVID, and I'm so blessed because I can see people virtually from all over the world. So it's exciting because I really love healing humans, and this gives me the way to do so. I currently have an office in Green Bay, Wisconsin. I live part-time in Wisconsin and part-time in Illinois. I currently have medical licenses in 22 states, and I see people from 7 different countries currently. So super excited to help people on their healing journey. Excited when people come to me who have seen countless other physicians and haven't found any answers, and we're able to help them on their path to ultimate wellness. I hope this gives you a little bit of an idea about who I am and what makes me me. I look forward to sharing more with you. Have a beautiful day.